Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who grew not in the forest, but a piggery made of bricks. They were furrowed, tiny and cute, but grew to be huge and weighty and sold for meat, for pork, for ham, for bacon, for sausage. This week, we follow the pig farming value chain, the benefits and opportunities on Seeds of Gold. Mr. Magu.
Yes.
How are you?
Mzuri sana.
Asante sana kwa kutukaribisha.
Karibu.
Sasa hii shamba yako iko wapi? Unajua hapa kuna kaa tuko katikati ya Texas.
Iko Riverside, Muigai, Magu County.
Aha. Yeah. How long have you been in this business?
We've been in this business for the last 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
In pigs?
Yes.
Ha. How did you start?
We started it in a very funny way because initially we were doing watermelons. And,
in the same area?
In the same area.
Okay.
Watermelons, greenhouse tomatoes, and capsicums.
Okay.
And we got overwhelming production that made us to look for other sources of disposing them. So we thought that the only predator was a pig, and that is why we went into pig farming.
So do you run the farm yourself?
No, I have a farm manager who has vast experience and who is running the show.
Okay. You have been in the pig farming business for 7 years.
Yes.
That is a very long time.
Sure.
So how has it been for you so far?
According to my experience with pig farming, it's currently the most lucrative line of business because you put your money and get back your money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Without any hassle.
Yeah.
But there has also been some challenges because of the feeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How so?
For you to get the right feeds, you need to put the right ingredients. We source our materials from within and outside the country.
Okay.
And that has helped us to attain the right stage at which we can sell our pigs. We've been able to reduce our maturity period from 8 months to between 5.5 months and 6 months.
What would your advice be
to
farmers in Kenya who are either pig farmers and they are having some of these challenges, and then also those who are not yet pig farmers but are curious to venture into it?
Yeah, what I would like to advise them is to go for the right breed, because breeds are there, but you have to go for the right one. Secondly, I would like them to go for the right feeds. Go to suppliers of feeds who are giving the right feeds. Yeah, that way, one will be a successful pig farmer.
Mr. Magu's farm has been in existence for 7 years now. Currently, it has over 1,000 pigs and slowly venturing into birds farming. But for now, let's meet the farm manager, Mr. Baraza.
Right. Hii ni chakula inaingia?
Hiyo ni maize gum inaingia.
Okay. Hello. Yes.
Huyu ndiye farm manager wetu.
Alright.
Anaitwa Paul Baraza.
Okay.
Na nafikiria yeye ndiye ana run the show here. Na atakupeleka around, na kama uko na maswali, he's the right person to ask.
Having previously worked for Farmer's Choice, Mr. Baraza has over 20 years experience in pig rearing. He has worked on this farm since its inception. For those who cannot be at the farm every day, choosing a qualified and trustworthy manager to run your farm is everything.
So you've been with Mr. Magu's farm since it began?
It is me who started this farm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I would want you to, take us around, giving us some information about, pigs, breeding, feeds, and whatnot. Lasa leo ni sisi tuko class.
Yeah.
Me and the whole country, thanks to Seeds of Gold, would want to learn all this. So,
of course, welcome.
Asante sana. Asante. Bwana Baraza, how big is this farm?
The farm is actually big. We got about 1,200 pigs at the moment.
1,200?
Yeah.
Hizo ni mingi?
Ni mingi sana. Lakini sio mingi. Tuna expect kuwa na 2,000 at the end of the year.
2,000?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is that a constant number ama ni namba ambayo inaenda ikipungua ikiongezeka?
Inapunguka kuuza na inasaliwa.
Bwana Baraza.
Yes.
Mimi nataka kuanza biashara ya nguruwe. Ninaanzia aje na wapi? Because that is where I'd want you to take us around, starting from where somebody who's interested in pig farming can start.
Yeah. Kitu ya kwanza ukitaka kuanzisha project ya nguruwe lazima ukae chini ufanye budget yako vizuri.
Money.
Ukiwa na pesa uweke kupanda ya mchengo. Uone mchengo itakarimu ya pesa ngapi. Alafu utabuku nguruwe from there. Unabuku nguruwe kitambo mchengo ichengwe. Sasa hizo ukilipa sipandwe na nyumba yako sasa utaendelea kuichenga.
The main breeds of pigs in Kenya are the large white, Landrace, Hampshire, and Duroc. Each of them has its own unique characteristics that make it suitable for a particular production system and market. A fully grown pig ranges from 18,000 Kenya shillings.
Hiyo ndio the primary business.
Hii ni primary business. Tunafuka na kuku vile vile.
Yeah. Hello.
This 2-acre farm is located in Ruiru. They specialize in selling pregnant sows, pigs for slaughter, and pig feeds. Joining us shortly to discuss more on this will be Mr. Ogare from Egerton University.
Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, mimi niko na mgeni pia. Mwalimu.
Naam.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Yes, huyu ni Mr. Ogore from Egerton University, Department of Animal Sciences. Yes. Alafu naye huyu hapa ni Mr. Baraza, ndio farm manager wa Joan Farm. Yeah? Hivyo ndio tumeita. Yes.
Asante sana.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Now, mwalimu.
Naam.
Wewe ndio professional academically wa manguruwe.
Naam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, as we've come here, we wanted to just start from the beginning. As a farmer, if you intend to have pig farming as your business venture in agribusiness, and he said something very important, which is, first of all, you must have a good budget, and then with the budget, have a construction where you're going to have your pigs. Now, looking at this structure, what is it that you can tell us about how the structure is meant to be? What are some of the things that need to be there?
Before we go even to that point, one thing which a farmer should do is to do a survey of the market for the pigs he's going to raise.
That
he
is
should be sure that there will be a market.
Yes.
The other thing, why a pig? A pig is more productive than other animals.
Yes.
They are highly productive in terms of giving birth to very many young ones at a go.
Yes.
And the other thing is they have a short gestation period. Pigs, one, you must look for the market. We have different category of markets. One is that the farmer can decide to be a breeder. He sells only pigs for other farmers. It is more lucrative, it makes more money, and can distribute these pigs to a larger group of farmers. The other thing is that you can strictly go to a market outlet and make sure that you can have a chain of activities from his own farm to his own outlets, which are butcheries or a restaurant. Or the farmer can decide to go to big companies like Farmer's Choice, raise the pigs for those farms,
for
depending on
processing.
those conditions,
Yeah.
for processing
Yes.
to different products.
Yeah.
So the activity of the farmer and the market opportunities for farmers in Kenya,
There are many.
so many and
Yes.
so wide,
Yeah.
they can do more than what we are doing currently. Coming back to the farm structures, is the farm structures should be simple. Very simple. It should not cost a farmer a lot of money. Or what we say farmers that the floor should be concrete. That's the first thing, because a pig can dig into the ground.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
The other thing is that it should have just a wall which is 1 meter or there, 1.5 meters
Okay.
high. The rest of the structure can be open. Then you have a roof. Make sure the temperatures in that room is controlled. And the passage and movement of the animals within the system is efficient, so that you can move animals from one point to another.
Pigs of approximately the same age should be housed together, with thorough cleaning and disinfection of every house between each batch of pigs. The house should consist of 3 areas: the feeding area, the sleeping area, and the urination area.
So Bwana Baraza ametuleta hapa hivi kama the starting point for any farmer for a pig farming business. Okay. So tell us about these pigs. At what stage are they and such like things?
Hizi nguruwe ziko na umri wa miezi 6.
6 months.
Have about 120 kilos life weight.
Okay.
That's how we serve them.
Okay.
Kiserve hawa nguruwe, the date of service, from the date of service, no increase chakula yao from 3 kilos. Kila mmoja anakula kama 4 kilos.
And just to clarify, when we talk about service, what do we mean?
Service is mating the animals. And you can use a natural method, or you can use, currently technology allows us to use the AI.
Artificial insemination.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is more efficient. You can have one boar serving more animals. And in Kenya here, we need to go that direction. We have our boar centers where farmers can go and source the semen. Instead of keeping a boar, we they feed throughout the year, and it's only serving, because we say the sexual ratio should be 1 boar to 10 to 15 animals.
Okay.
Pregnant sows fetch for almost twice the price of pigs for pork. A healthy sow is capable of giving birth to between 10 and 25 piglets. And with them being able to farrow thrice a year, the profit margin for the farmers increases with each farrowing pig.
Now, if I get the pig, how long the pig that's already been mated, and it is confirmed that it is expectant, ready to farrow, mimi kama mkulima nitakaa na hiyo nguruwe for how long kabla nione mazao?
Mazao ya nguruwe baada ya kusafiwa inamaliza 114 days.
114 in total.
In total.
From the first day
Yeah.
of mating.
Sasa ukitaka vizuri, nguruwe ikimaliza 100 days, hiyo ni steaming period ya hii nguruwe.
Steaming.
Unaitoa mahali ina kwa group kama hii, unaipeleka kwa nyumba yake pekee yake.
Okay.
Sipelekwa pale, utaiosha vizuri kama una omo. Uoshe vizuri na disinfect. Kutoa ugonjwa mahali
inaweza kuwa.
Ilikuwa. Sasa hiyo nguruwe ikisaa hiyo masiku imepaki, lazima unaitandikia chini. Sawdust.
Okay.
Ama wet straws.
Okay.
Kama uko na ama hay.
Okay.
Hapo ndio malasi ya hiyo nguruwe. Na uwe na creep area. For example, sisi tuna sanduku sile tumetengeneza, sile watoto wanalala ndani. Kisha hizo nguruwe kusaa, hao watoto wanajua hiyo sanduku. Kuna choto, kuna sehemu tunaweka sawdust ndani ama wet straws.
Now, swali ya kumalizia hii section. Nguruwe hii moja ambayo imewekwa mimba inauzwa pesa ngapi?
40,000.
40,000. Na mko na kama ngapi hivi, mnauza ngapi kwa wiki ama kwa mwezi?
Kwa mwezi tunauza 45, 40. Wana book. Kama sasa hivi tuko na booking ya November.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's approximately, let's talk about 40 at 40,000 in a month.
Yeah.
Hey, you do your own math as far as that one is concerned. But now, after we've seen this, we are going to see the pigs that have already farrowed. Not delivered, but farrowed. Cupid seeds of gold.
Before purchasing a pregnant sow, find out its entire history. Set up good housing with a clean concrete floor and 1 meter high wall. Most important, find your market in advance. More to come after the break. One of the biggest misconceptions is that pigs eat everything and anything. This is not true. Pigs require balanced, nutritious food. They can consume both meat and grains. After giving birth, it's especially important to clear out the placenta immediately.
Hii ndio imemaliza kuzaa saa hii.
Hii imemaliza kuzaa, ina jumla ya watoto 15. Hii nguruwe imetupatia zaidi ya watoto 60. Tangu isaliwe.
Imezaa mara ngapi?
Imezaa mara 3.
Ndio iko 60 sasa, hii ni mara ya 4.
Hii ni mara ya 4. Yeah.
Mtu anaweza
Hizi nguruwe in jumla, in short, hawa ni watoto wa Duroc. Spotted pigs zote, Duroc pigs tulitoa Denmark mbegu yake. Yeah. Na cost pesa mzuri. Bei yake ni 40. Hata tuna range karibu 45k. Yeah, mazao yako ni mzuri kama hao wamesaliwa hivi. Period yao itakuwa fupi kuuzwa. Miezi 5 na nusu watakuwa wanaenda soko. Yeah. Yes.
Mwalimu, hebu tuambie difference ya breeds inakujia wapi na benefits za hizo different breeds ziko wapi haswa?
Kuna difference ya breeds kulingana na soko.
Tumebahatika sana, tumekuja tukapata moja ndio imezaa on the day that we are here. Na mwalimu, nataka utueleze kidogo difference ya breeds that are available in pigs na advantages ya breed fulani over breed nyingine.
Kuna katika Kenya wakati huu kuna breed ambazo zinatumika zaidi ni 4. Kuna moja inaitwa Duroc. Inafanana kama rangi ya mchanga na madoadoa. Kuna moja inaitwa Landrace. Ni ndefu sana. Na hiyo inakubalika kwa mambo ya bacon production. Kuna large white. Ni unayo masikio yake imesimama, ina uso ambao ni kama karai. Nayo uzuri wake ni kwamba iko na inaweza kustamili condition ambayo si nzuri sana. Then kuna moja inaitwa Hampshire. Hiyo ni nyeusi na ina mstari katika mbavu zake. Hiyo tunaita Hampshire, wengine wanaita Berkshire. Huyo mnyama naye ni mzuri, anaweza kustamili dalili ama conditions ziko hapa Kenya.
On average, a healthy sow can deliver from 10 to 25 piglets. In the case of a sow not producing adequate milk for all the piglets in the litter, the extra young ones can be transferred to another sow. Winning is after 6 weeks.
Crossbreeding, wale watoto ambao wanazaliwa wana kitu tunaita hybrid vigor. Ni kama hybrid maize. Umechukua hii tofauti na hii tofauti, ukiunganisha uzuri wa hizi mbili ama tatu zitaungana. Huyo mtoto atakuwa na nguvu, atakuwa haraka na ataingia katika market haraka iwezekanavyo. Kwa hivyo mtindo ni kwamba mkulima atafute mbinu na wataalamu wamsaidie ili ajue ataunganisha hizi nguruwe vipi kulingana na market yake.
Nataka tuingie kidogo kwa feeding, chakula. Nini ambao tunafaa tukue tukilisha nguruwe. Wakati nilileta nguruwe kwa shamba yangu na nimekuwa nikilisha kabla izae, ni nini ninafaa kuwa nikilisha?
Kwa mkulima wa kawaida mdogo, kuna mbinu nyingi ya kufanya ili afuke nguruwe. Msaidie. Kama sisi hapa tunatumia njia mbili. Njia ya kwanza tunatumia sweet potatoes, vines. Tunazikatakata, tunazitengeneza kama silage. Tunachanganya pamoja na unga, tunaifunikia mahali hewa haiwezi toka kuwa airtight. Kwa siku 14. Tukifungulia hiyo imetengenezwa na ni chakula ya nguruwe kubwa. Hatuwezi pea hizi nguruwe tunauza zinaenda nyama. Tunapea wa mama. Yeah. Secondly, chakula ile sisi tuko nayo tunalisha wa nguruwe zetu hapa. Tunaitengeneza hapa sisi wenyewe. Na tunaitengeneza kwa ustadi kabisa.
Making your own feed will save you money. The pig food requires a balanced blend of proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. The biggest advantage is that you are able to control and regulate the different nutrients, which will result in healthier animals that mature in good time. A fully grown sow can eat up to 100 kgs in a day. As a farmer, you should keep pigs that you can afford to feed. It's important to find out how much the breed you intend to keep consumes on average till maturity.
Kutoka kuzaliwa hadi kufika kwa soko imechukua muda upi kwa nguruwe moja?
Nguruwe moja anatakikana au anachukua miezi 6.
Miezi 6.
Ikiwa amekula gunia 3.5 ya chakula. Yeah.
Gunia moja ya kilo 100.
Gunia 70.
Yeah. Ya 70 kg.
3.5.
Okay.
It's about 7,000 shillings.
Yeah. Okay.
Na unaiuza 18. The province lazima iwe kitu 11 or 10. Yeah.
Jambo la mwisho ungependa kuambia wakulima wengine?
Mimi naambia wakulima hivi. Ukulima wa nguruwe una faida kubwa. Ukianzisha, ukiweka bidii, uchukue farmani cha wako mzuri, mazao yatakuwa mema. Yeah.
Okay.
Uchukue mtu mkarimu, mtu asikuibie, nini yote yatakuwa
Sawa.
sawa.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Bwana Baraza. Thank you very much, Mr. Ogore, for being with us. Thank you for your insight.
Thank you.
All right. 4 factors of production that are very key in any farming enterprise. Emphasis on this one here today. Capital to start your business. You need to have a good budget to start your business, in any business, especially though in farming. You need land to know where you're going to have your pigs. You need proper management. Tafuta mtu mkarimu hata kuibia na anajua nini anafanya. Advantage ya kuwa na mtu amefanya kazi 28 years, my friend, uko mbele. And finally, labor. A lot of work goes into any farming activity. Hands-on experience is better than any theory you learn in class. Next, we are going to meet up with Dr. Gashero, who's going to outline some of the health challenges that are in pig farming.
In summary, before you venture into pig farming, find a market, invest in good housing, choose a location without noise and with good water supply, get breeds of pigs that you can afford to feed, and always seek advice from an expert. Shortly, we will be talking about pig health with Mr. Gashero from Egerton University, Department of Animal Health Services. Dr. Gashero.
Hello.
Karibu sana tena.
Asante.
Welcome to Seeds of Gold. So today we are going to deal with, rather than dealing with pig farming, and of course where you come in is as an animal health expert. This gentleman here is Mr. Baraza.
Habari bwana Baraza.
Yes, he's the farm manager. Now you have Dr. Gashero from Egerton University. He's an animal health professional.
Yes. Expert.
Yes, expert. Yes. Now,
Baraza, una nguruwe wako ni wazuri sana.
Yeah.
The farm generally is good. The buildings, good, clean, well constructed, plenty of aeration, like you require in a pig house. Particularly in a warm place like this one. Yeah.
okay.
And the animal looks quite healthy.
Yeah.
You've seen the various ages.
Yeah.
And they're impressive.
Yeah.
The general look of the animal is impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Gashero, I'd like you to engage us with some bit of information on some of the common health problems that are involved in pig farming.
If you start from the outside of the pig, kwa ngozi, unaweza kuwa na parasites kama menji. Lakini hatuna shida hiyo hapa kwa Bwana Baraza. Otherwise kama kuna shida kama ile, the pigs will be spending most of the time scratching against the walls and that sort of thing. Yeah. You may also have, depending on maybe the conditions, you may also have scars. Scars are, diarrhea. It may also be a fairly common condition, but in young piglets, maybe Baraza may have encountered this.
Yes, I've done.
Yeah. Subpneumonia may also occur kwanza kwa wakati wa baridi.
Okay.
Kwa wakati wa baridi.
Nguruwe ipendi baridi sana.
Too much, kwanza kuna chilly wind sio mzuri sana. And that's why the nyumba inapotengenezwa inafaa kuwa inazuia upepo. very cold, chilly winds going through the pig house. Yeah.
Okay.
Others will be infectious conditions like swine erysipelas, African swine fever, and a few others.
Okay.
But let me put it this way, that most diseases can be kept away if proper management and hygiene is observed in the farm.
Okay. Most pig infection and diseases are caused by poor hygiene. Concrete floor housing is easy to clean. Minimize entries into the pig house and ensure disinfection between batches of pigs and visitors.
Daktari, I've just started my pig farming business, and so I don't have much experience as far as knowing if my pig has been infected by something. So what are some of the symptoms that might present themselves for me as a farmer to know that my pig has pneumonia, or my pig has this, and my pig has that? Daktari.
It will be easy to see changes in a pig. Like when you see body condition. When the animal loses condition, becomes thinner, then you want to ask yourself, what could be the cause of that? Part of that could be nutrition. Part of that could also be stress from disease. In which case, if the disease, you'll also see diarrhea. If you have diarrhea, then you may think of a suitable antibiotic.
Yeah. Now, Bwana Baraza, final word for me now to all farmers in terms of breeding, hygiene, and everything in general as far as pig farming is concerned.
My advice kwa wakulima, uchukue breeds nzuri. Kuna breeds zimekuja nzuri za kisasa kama hizi Duroc. Sinakula chakula kidogo. Tunatumia 2.75. Yani 2 and 3/4. Nguruwe inafika soko ya kuuzwa. That's 100 kilos. Ikiwa chini 90. Yeah. Sasa vitu kama hiyo ukichukua breed nzuri na ulishe vizuri na uziweke kwa mazingira masafi. Na ufuate instructions vile sinakula, vile unaziweka, basi hapo shida ya mkulima itakuwa imekwisha. Secondly, mkulima asifuke nguruwe ile inamshinda nguvu. Mkulima mzuri chipime nguvu yako. Usione huyu amejenga hii yote useme I can build this one for a day.
Yes.
Hizi nguruwe usipochunga zinaweza kukufanya ufilisike mapema kama hujaelewa mzuri. Lazima uwe na mpangilio mzuri ya kulisha hizo nguruwe from day 1 mpaka uswe na 6 months. Hapo ndiyo atakupa mazao mazuri. Yeah. Good breeding farmer nitakana aanze na kitu kama 6. Hii 3 peke yake iwezi kukufanya upate kitu kwa shamba. I have to tell you that. Hii 3 inaweza kukufanya labda upate tu mafuta yako ya gari, utakuwa unakimbilia tu. Without any profit from there. Lakini from 6 and above, you'll be getting clearly kiasi inakubakia, upewe wafanyakazi na ijinunulie chakula. That is what we advise farmers kufanya. Yes. Ununue chakula mzuri kwa recognized farmer. Yes. Yes.
And one last question, Daktari. Where can one get information on pig farming?
On pig farming, one, from a farm like this.
Yes.
Ambao wanafanya wamekuwa kwa muda huu kwa muda mrefu.
Yes, 28 years experience. Yes. 7 years on this establishment.
Na pia kwa Wizara ya Kilimo.
Okay.
Kuna wale ambao kuna hawa extension officers. Wanahusiana na animal production.
Yes.
Watakupa yale. Ukiwa unapata wagonjwa veterinary department watakupatia yale. Lakini siku hizi tuko tumeenda kisasa kidogo na unaweza kupata mambo haya kutoka kwa internet.
Yes.
Haya mambo mengi unaweza kupata kwa internet.
Yeah. Okay.
Lakini ni vizuri pia kuwasiliana na wataalamu ili yale mambo huelewi atakuta kwa internet ujue yafaa kuenda vipi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa. Otherwise, thank you very much, Dr. Gashero, for your time na kuwa hapa na sisi. Na asante sana Bwana Baraza kwa kutukaribisha, kwa kutupeleka. Imekuwa siku ndefu, lakini tunashukuru sana. Umetusaidia sisi na wakulima wengine katika nchini.
Hata mimi nimefurahi kuwaona na kututembelea, kutujua.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Next stop, we are going to look at value addition. The journey does not end here. Our 3 little pigs still have to find their way into our tummies. Keep it seeds of gold.
Maintaining hygiene in the farm is the most important in disease prevention. Review and update your vaccination and treatment protocols with your animal health expert at least once in a year. Monitor and inspect animals at least daily for signs of illness. Well, there you have it. From pregnant sows to pigs for slaughter to housing to disease prevention, pig farming is a lucrative sector. With the right information, there are big opportunities across the entire value chain.
And our tale still continues. Right now I am in Kikuyu, where I'm going to meet an individual whose involvement in the pig farming value chain is quite interesting. Whereas he does not rear any pigs by himself, he does some interesting things. Try and spot if you can find opportunities for yourself in this value chain. This is Seeds of Gold.
Welcome, Martin.
How are you,
Welcome
Mr.
to Gregos.
Mr. Gregos?
Welcome, Martin.
Asante sana.
Welcome to Gregos Foods.
Please, just show me around.
Let's go. Let me show you some of our products.
Right, sure. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Peter Njonjo. I'm the founder and owner of Gregos Foods. Gregos Foods is a food processing company. We deal in processed food like bacon, sausages, ham, bacon and beef burgers, which are unique in Africa. And we add value to the supply chain for pork farmers and beef farmers.
No, so I would understand that you loved bacon and ham ever since you were a child, as you were growing up. But when did you get into the bacon and ham business, and why did you get into it?
2014, although it had been in the works for years. 2014, the opportunity arose to actually put many of the ideas we had thought about in terms of establishing quality processing in Kenya, as well as providing farmers with an additional competitive market for their pork products came in. So what we're able to do is take the high quality products supplied by pork farmers in Kenya and turn them into quality bacon and beef burgers, quality sausages, which we're then going to supply to the Kenyan market and even for the export market.
What were you doing before that?
Interesting. Before that, I was in IT.
Wait. How do you start from computers to pigs?
I've always been a food fanatic. I had some ideas about what we can do in the food industry.
Yeah.
But to get to where I wanted, we required specific resources which only were available as of last year.
What products does Gregos Foods have?
We have bacon and beef burgers, which outside the US are the only burgers which have bacon mixed right in. So the bacon is actually diced and mixed right in with other ingredients. And we also have other products like polony, we have ham, and we also have some back-end products which are like Weitwurst, which is a German sausage. We have a deep product line. At the end of the year, we expect to have about 10 products with different SKUs or SKUs, varying on weight and flavor.
I'm a farmer whose main enterprise is pigs. I have my pigs, I've reared them, and now I want to slaughter them or sell them out. So how can you and I conduct business, me and my pigs?
We have excellent opportunities for farmers because what we're doing is providing farmers with an alternative market to sell their products, whether in the form of whole pigs or parts. Farmers, please go ahead, contact us, and we shall engage you in purchase of your products.
Okay. Other than just the farmer who has the pigs, which other person can have an involvement with the Gregos Foods, and in what manner?
We have other products like bacon, which are more generic, but which we are able to talk to other parties to supply us with. So, suppose you're a cottage industry and you have a specialty, such as manufacturing ham or sausages or any type of meat, especially pork. We shall work with you for quality control. We shall purchase your entire stock. We shall brand the product which we have purchased from you, and take it to market, so that you can concentrate on the production of that product which you have specialized in. Because it's a very difficult curve for many farmers to go from gaining an expertise such as making a specific kind of sausage or ham to actually taking it to market, because there are very many steps or many barriers before that product actually hits the retail market. So we come in, purchase all your stock and take it to market for you.
That includes if you even have your own special recipes that you
absolutely. In fact, those special recipes are actually what we're looking for. So if you have a special recipe and we can actually work on it, we shall collaborate and see that that product actually gets to market, not just in Kenya, but internationally as well.
And they don't need to feel discouraged if they're only just doing it in their kitchen. You can help them also attain the standards.
Absolutely, because that's where we come in. Because if you're doing it small scale, we shall work with you to see that you reach the production capacity that you need in order to make a certain amount of sales.
Let's talk business. Supply and demand.
Yes.
Is there enough demand, and does the supply of the product meet that demand?
What pork can do, beef and chicken cannot necessarily lend itself to. So it lends itself very easily to processing. So we feel there's a lot of room for pork products, both in Kenya and for export.
And the journey of our three little pigs comes to a bitter, sweet end for us. I tell you, the opportunities in pig farming are immense. All you have to do is to identify where you fit in the entire value chain. Remember, this is Seeds of Gold, where we give you the heads up in agribusiness. Let's keep the conversation going. Hashtag Seeds of Gold TV. Follow us on Facebook, like us on Twitter. Yeah, or the other way around. This is Seeds of Gold.